Hey Nordical, someone named Robert on YouTube has asked me if I would make a quick video on how to install a WAV file into the sample editor on our NORD Stage 4. So, we're going to do that. And it's not going to be my usual produced video where I pull all the furniture out of my living room and make it look pretty. I'm going to take you down to the dungeon and we're going to do something real quick, down and dirty, barely edited. So, strap in, here we go. So Robert writes, our keyboardist just got a brand spanking new NORD Stage 4. There are several songs with sound effects that we use. I created the WAV files for some of these and passed them along to the keyboardist. He's not clear on how to import those sounds. Hey, so let's call random keyboardist guy here. Let's call him Stan. All right, so Stan, this is what we're going to do, buddy. We're going to go to nordkeyboards.com. Then you're going to go to the Downloads dropdown. That's at the top here. Then you're going to go to the NORD Sample Editor 4, or whatever version it is when you watch this video. Currently, they're offering 4.30. Hey, that came out in April 11th. Okay, I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to click NORD Sample Editor 4 on my Mac. I'm just going to throw that on my desktop for right now. Yes, I'm replacing it because I did it already this morning. And then on my Mac, I'm going to double click on that DMG and do that whole Mac-y thing. If you're on the Windows, you're on your own. I have no idea what to tell you. All right, but now that we're in here, I am going to open up that NORD Sample Editor 4.30. And what's going to happen right now? Probably nothing. Let's see, open. It's blank. So what I've got to do is I got to take you down to my dungeon, and we're going to plug this into my NORD Stage 4 and continue. Stand by. All right, I'm down in the dungeon. So we're going to take a USB cable. We're getting that big, fat, old USB cable, and that goes into the back of the NORD Stage 4. You know how USB is, and you never get it in the first time? Well, that's what just happened to me. And then we're going to plug that on the other end into our computer. I'm on a MacBook, as I've mentioned, so I have to use a dongle to adapt it to the USB-C because nothing is simple. And then we walk around. Here we go. Excuse the mess. There we go. Look at that. So we've got the NORD Sample Editor is open up here on my computer. I have a whole bunch of WAV files from a company called Samples from Mars, which they put out some really cool stuff. And in this one, there's a thing called tape fragments from Mars. On the Mac, to preview things, you just select it, hit the space bar. Let me turn that up a little bit. So we'll go through. Let's just use that one. That's nice and punchy. You'll catch that. All I have to do at this point is drag this over into my sample editor. But before I do, I want us to start at the same place. I'm talking to you, Stan and Robert, all right? So what we're going to do, and I have another video on this, but I want to make sure that you are aware of this one as well. Let me see if I can make sure we are focused. Hey, there we go. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and then I'm going to select Layer Init. Initialize. And then it's going to ask, what do I want to initialize? I want to do all, because what I want to do is I want to start from a blank canvas. Because now, and you'll notice before I go back up to my laptop, there's nothing going on the synth engine. That's hard to say after no coffee, but the piano is lit. All right. Look here, I'm back in my sample editor. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. I'm going to drag that WAV file. All right, Stan, you're going to take this WAV file from your buddy Robert. You're going to drag it right on top of the sample editor. And when you do that, check this out. You can see the waveforms of the sample that you're dealing with. And down here in the bottom on the keyboard, you'll see a number 1. That number 1 is the root key, they call it. That's where that sample is fitting. But all these other keys that are highlighted, whatever, right now, also have that sample detuned to match those keys. How do we get that down to our NORD Stage 4? We go up to Generate and Transfer to NORD. Generate and Transfer to NORD. It's near the top. Hopefully I've focused that and you can see it. I click that. When I do that, down here on my NORD Stage 4, look at that. That wasn't there a second ago. There is the sample in the synth module. Okay, if I go down to my keys here, what do I got going on? That's wild. Oh, I was also hearing piano. Hey, let's turn slide this fader down for the piano. So now we're just hearing the sample. There we go. All right, so that's just a sample. Okay, before I move on, just want to point out or remind you, because I just said it a second ago, that is the root key right there. But it's detuning to all of those. What if I only want that root key? I only want that sample to be in one place. I just click and drag that top slider until it's only highlighting that one key. You see that one key now? I'm going to hit that generate and transfer to NORD again. That's transferring all the data. I'm going to go back here. Let's see if I can keep you in focus. Now look at that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And there you go. That is how you add a sample, a WAV file from a file to your NORD Stage 4 using the NORD sample editor. Robert, Stan, I wish you guys the best. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. See ya.